la intervención de la leyenda Manny Mota como todos los domingos.
Been doing a lot of work because Dino, he hurt his hand, his finger, and then doing some little extra work with the infield. But we've been just working on their thing, just try to do the, teach them the fundamental baseball that you gotta move your feet to be a good infield, and then especially with Mookie, that's switching position and going to shortstop was way different than second base, and every day, and now with Miguel Rojas.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Valhalla Sports Talk. Mic check. The Dodgers versus Mets. Can the Dodgers salvage a single win in this 3-game set against the Mets? We're about to find out. First pitch scheduled for 12:10. That's 20 minutes from now. 20 minutes from now. First pitch. Shout out to those already in the chat. Danny Fan, Elishiva Jones, Jonathan C, Nufo, T Kubler, Dab Dave. Who else we got? Eddie, RCO up in here. Daniel Berry Sports Highlights. I'm afraid to do fake bets given the Dodgers losing streak, says Elishiva. Johnny Owen broke protocol today, went to Catholic Mass, and lit a candle to pray for the Dodgers. Desperate times call for desperate desperate measures. Alex Vincenzo Juliano Hasegawa. What's up, buddy? Arigato. All right, starting lineups are already out, so I'll go over those with you real quickly here. But let's start out with our pregame coverage. Make sure to hit that subscribe if you're new. Give the video a like and turn on those post notifications so you know when we go online. But Dodgers, Mets 12-8, 6-2 away from Citi Field. Take on the Dodgers 12-11, 8-8 now at home. Just a 500 record at Dodger Stadium. According to ESPN bets, for those of you that like to put a little Skrilla, some scratch, some bacon, some dinero, some dollars, some ducats, some cheddar, some cheese, some money, some moolah on the game. Dodgers still favored by a 1.5. Mets getting a 1.5. Mets 220 on the money line. Dodgers minus 270. Over under 8.5. In the chat, let's get your prediction. Who's going to win this game and what is the score going to be? I'll drop my prediction in the chat right now. Right now. What's up, Val? Why are you not watching the NASCAR race? Watching these Dodgers, fool. It does suck, though. I do like to watch Talladega. But we got Dodgers baseball. And that trumps all. All right, so here's my prediction. I think we're going to wake the hell up today. No Mets emoji. I didn't put a Mets emoji in there today. All right, pitchers. We got Glasnow on the bump. They got Hauser. Hauser 0-1. Glasnow 3-1. Matchup predictor, according to ESPN, has the Dodgers with a 63.7 chance of victory. The Mets 36.3. Let's shoot on over to screen number 3. Let me turn off this music too. Let's shoot on over to screen number 3. Oh, that's my phone making that noise. All right, here's the Dodgers starting lineup. Betts at shortstop. Will we never learn? Ohtani at DH. Freeman at first. Smitty at catcher. Muncy, third base. Hernandez, left field. Outman, center. Pages, right. Lux at second. Glasnow pitching. For the Mets. Nemo, left. Marte, right. Lindor, short. Alonso, first base. Beatty, third base. Stewart, DH. McNeil, second. Bader in center. Nito at catcher, and Hauser on the bump. All right, again, this is scheduled at 1:10 first pitch from Dodger Stadium. Currently at Dodger Stadium, 71 degrees, partly cloudy. Home plate umpire will be Angel Hernandez today. Oh, goody. Angel Hernandez behind the plate. Quinn Wolcott, first base. Emil Jimenez, second base. Lance Barksdale, third base. Let's see if we got some audio.
Are boring. Besides that, they're fascists. Throw some ground balls. It's more democratic. Tyler Glasnow and the Dodgers taking on the Mets just minutes away. I mean, strikeouts would still be cool for Tyler. It would be. Access Sportsnet Dodgers is brought to you by your Southern California Toyota dealers.
These new uniforms look especially crappy today. I saw an interview with one of the pitchers the Dodgers called up, and they literally look like trash. They literally look like these guys are wearing T-shirts with patches on them. Let me kill this poll. You know how I hate the polls. The Dodgers win it 89%. Marlene Castro in the house. What's up, Miss Marlene? Mets 5, Dodgers 3, says Danny. 10-1, says Nufo. Dave welcomes Nufo back to the wrench crew. Johnny Owen in the house. Conrad Hauser up in here. Who else we got? What's going on, Miss Marlene? Rick Simmons in the house, putting up them Dodgers emojis. Angel Hernandez should never, ever be allowed to do a game involving the Dodgers, says Clayton. Well, I got some bad news. I got some bad news as far as that is concerned. Rich Frank, iron on patches at that, says Rich. They look horrible, y'all. I mean, I don't know. I can't remember who the pitcher was that they were interviewing, but it looked like they got it out of a clothes hamper. Kind of like this one I'm wearing. 5-3 Dodgers, says Andrew. What's for lunch? I had leftover Mexican shrimp cocktail. Iron patches from a cereal box, says T. Kubler. All right, 33 in the house. 33 up in here, up in here. After this Dodger game, I'm doing both of the afternoon and night NBA games. Current subscriber count, those are the Berserkers, is 15,890. Current member count is 210. So we're 15 away from emoji number 19, 40 away from emoji 20.
Roberts, he's our Dodger voice, brought to you by Morongo Casino Resort and Spa.
Already got bad lag too, y'all. Already got bad lag on the camera, so it is what it is.
There's expanding early as opposed to getting ahead in the count. You're behind 0-1. Essentially, there's a panic at some point, right? And then we're just not making contact. So, and again, this is not everyone. Everyone is not guilty. It's hard. But
Dave trying to explain the struggles.
You know, the best hitters.
Dodgers 3-23, 12 strikeouts with bases loaded.
Runners in scoring position. There's
what?
And if you're not a good
3 for 23,
then
12 strikeouts with bases loaded. Let me say that again.
Yeah, a season ago, the Dodgers were
Steve Garvey, the home run bobblehead today.
11 grand slams, the most in baseball, and they were the best team in the league batting average-wise with runners in scoring position, Jerry. But so far this year, we heard Dave Roberts talking about it. It's been a much different story with this team.
It is. And you know what? It is concerning. You know, the strikeouts obviously is something you do not want to have, especially with a runner on third base, less than 2 outs. You got to walk up there thinking you have 2 strikes already. You're going to go up there looking for something up you can drive in the outfield or put
208 average, 5 for 24 with runners in scoring position versus these Mets.
And there's been too much swing and miss, and these guys were.
There's all our answers, y'all.
And then when they did pull the ball and play, like Max Muncy does, rocket to right, or rather right field.
Watching
side,
Clippers and NASCAR on split screens, Danny.
You have to change your approach because in order for this team to get where it wants to go, all 9 guys, 1 through 9.
Summer Obe in the house. What's up, dude?
I think Jerry has a great point about changing their approach. It's also recognizing
Summer Obe up in here, up in here.
The course of the game, but also what the game is telling you, and maybe the way you have to just separate the plate. You know, you might be a guy who they're trying to attack you with a slider and trying to get you that swing and miss, and usually those sliders are down. Well, when there's a man on down on third base and less than 2 outs.
Go LA, says Nupo. Let me turn on betting.
Despite that, I'm going to have to change my approach and maybe just look up, maybe look for that ball. I might be able to get in the air and drive in the air, and if you do that, that'll maybe help you stay off some of those nasty pitches that they're getting that swing and miss down in
you
the
can
zone.
use your Valhalla Sports Talk points. They're like points, just with a V to bet the winner of this game. Dodgers or Mets are your choices. Bet between 10 and 100,000. If you got that many, and you too could be Voight rich at the end of this game, or not.
Players all know what's going on and nothing really needs to be said.
I don't think anything needs to be said. These players understand the situation. They know they've just dropped this series against the Mets, and you have to figure out a way to win this ball game. Everybody go out there, play hard today, and support your starting pitcher, your ace, Glasnow.
Yeah, there's no rally cry right here. These guys know what needs to be done, and they're preparing themselves and getting ready to go out there and just do it. Collective. It's collective. It's a team.
All right, chance to make it a winning note to finish off this 9-game homestand, the finale of the homestand as well in the series. The Dodgers looking to avoid a sweep at the hands of the Mets. Let's send it out to Joe and Oral with the call from Dodger Stadium.
Get this synced up with the COO.
All right, John, what a beautiful day we have for this homestand and this series to come to a close. The Dodgers and the Mets on a gorgeous Sunday afternoon, and we welcome you inside. Hope you're having a great weekend. Joe Davis or Hershiser. Kirsten Watson will join us in just a moment. So the Dodgers on this homestand, longest homestand of the season, have scuffled and trying to put at least a positive spin to finish it. Yeah, one thing that's been
go forward, then I'm going to stop it.
At the top of the order yesterday, they reached 12 times those 3 guys combined.
Yeah, you've got to fire in all departments, but this department for sure has been firing right from the very top, and those 3 guys at the top are reaching base.
All right, so when Ohtani swings, I got to sync it up with the COO.
They're driving in some runs, not enough to cover for the pitching. But what needs to happen is when they get guys on base, and especially runners in scoring position, they're going to have to stop striking out as much. Put the ball in play and continue to put pressure on these Mets. And you know what? If you're going to play tight,
let's go Dodgers. We love you, says Marley.
You're going to have to play that tight defense also, because that could end up being the difference in a game.
Circle K has the best uniform, says SD.
Tyler Glasnow, as dominant of a pitching performance as you will ever see. He struck out 14.
My bookie been doing something with my voice, says Dab Dave.
Washington, they need him to deal today.
Yeah, and you know what? It's got to be better against left-handed hitters, because the lefties really hurt him against Washington, and that could end up being the slider and the curveball to get him off the fastball. So better fastball, better against lefties.
Not quite synced up with the COO.
To put him away.
Trying to slow down these Mets. Scored 24 runs over their last.
You can't do
games.
nothing.
Trying to make some happy fans on this Sunday afternoon. Dodgers and Mets, final game in a 3-game series coming up on Sportsnet LA.
6 o'clock, bogey. Did you say burger? Because I can go for a burger. I'm not talking about burger. Roger that. Fire now. Need burger? Get
We
burger.
need this win, says Crypto.
How
Absolutely.
to bend nature to your will. It starts with a battery system, one that's made for the outdoor.
I'm betting Jeff's kidneys on the Dodgers.
This guy.
How are you going to bet my kidneys?
Special.
This guy is as scorching hot as anybody in baseball. What a masterful performance. He's done it again.
He is on some kind of level right now.
Is this guy any good or what?
We'll toss in his appendix, says it Summer O. Man, that's real nice of you guys. Sparting me out for a Dodger win. I'm betting my local Circle K on the Dodgers, says SD. What's up, Tommy Lee? What's going on, dude? We need those kidneys for the stream, says Marlene. The fatty stick has been an omen. It's officially banned. Yeah, well, I didn't like it anyway. We're never getting another one. Partying me out. Like an old car. What the fuck? I'm running out of patience, says Tommy Lee. I done ran out of patience. What inning was that yesterday? Chat, that I ran out of patience. As long as we're using Valhalla's spare parts, I say we throw in an arm and a leg, says Lockhart. I'm betting Girl Scout cookies, so the Dodgers better win because I can't lose me no Girl Scout cookies, says Andrew. Yeah, I'm just gonna try to rewind this deal here. So Mookie at short again. Lux at second. We gonna do it again.
And 6 on this homestand. They have a chance, though, to maybe make it a positive finish to this homestand if they can get the win today and avoid the sweep.
Yeah, you want that too, especially because you're traveling, going on the road. You want to have a positive feeling and vibe amongst the clubhouse.
All right, they'll be heading to D.C. tomorrow, but first, Tyler Glasnow is about to take on Adrian
They were
Hauser
synced.
and the New York Mets, the final game of what's been a long homestand.
It was the sixth inning, 2 outs to Summerall. All right, we go to a commercial break. Russ the Hunter in the house. See, what you guys don't understand is that in his past life, Jeff was a WWE wrestler. Val Venus. What? I was in my past YouTube life a wrestler over on what the hell is the channel? Anyway, I was a cartoon wrestler on one of these YouTube channels for a bit. Circle K makes the best Girl Scout cookies, says Dupo. You know, I've never seen them selling Girl Scout cookies at the Circle K. I wonder why. When are we going to accept that this Mookie Betts thing at shortstop ain't working? I've accepted it. Mr. Roberts has to accept it. Still running low and slow. Here comes some fresh Southern California moonshine, says Rich Frank. Are we going to see the actual gameplay? Negative, Marissa Ariano. I'm sure there's plenty of streams out there doing it, though. But you will not see that here. Hey, Valhalla, let's go Dodgers, says Donnie Cleggs. Muncy at third is not working as well. I don't know about that. Muncy seems to make his throws to first. It's Mookie that can't hit the broadside of a barn without putting it in the dirt. Nice hat, says Eddie. 3 series losing streak, and even if we win here, yep. Can we get rid of Lux, please? Says Tommy Lee. All right, so apparently what I'm watching and what the COO are watching are 2 different things. When they're in the commercials, anyway. Shout out to the 57 in the chat. If you're new, hit that subscribe. Give the video a like. Because it's time for Dodger baseball.
Well, we've had all the introductions. We've had all the pomp and circumstance. We've had all the fuss and feathers. But it's time. It's time for Dodger baseball.
DJ Stewart DHs in bat 6th. At second base, Jeff McNeil. Harrison Bader's in center. Had 4 hits on Friday. And Tomas Nido gets his first start of the season.
What are we doing on the audio, y'all? Too loud? Too light?
Tyler Glasnow on Monday was dealing with some flu-like symptoms, and partially to explain how that thing went. He was so
just turned it down a little bit.
First few starts, especially the one against Minnesota. 6 runs over his first 4 starts. 6 runs Monday against the Nationals.
If you're dealing with a little bit of fatigue, whether
Circle K checks in. If Valhalla didn't zoom by so fast getting his daily roller hot dog, he would notice an assortment of Girl Scout cookies here on our shelves.
It changed everything.
I don't believe you, Circle K.
The fastball location. He's going to need that location today. Maybe not near the middle of the plate, but first, at least on
I turned it down a little bit,
the
Curb.
key pitch today, I think, against these Mets is going to be that slider.
Glasnow, opponent average 179.
League's sitting just 156
He got rocked that last game, bro.
30-year-old from Santa Clarita comes home, and off we go with a pop fly.
Popped up. First pitch popped up. Third base side. Muncy fighting the sun. Jumps up, makes the catch for the first out.
Easy one, but perhaps setting a cleaner tone for this Sunday. AT&T Fiber fast pitch. You're talking about the fastball for Tyler Glasnow. Excellent over the first 4 games. Last start, Nationals teed off on it. It was one of the many things that he just didn't have.
Well, he got 2 things out of the way right there that were bad.
Dodgers says Eddie. What's up, Michael Negrete?
Downstairs to Starling Marte.
Against Washington, lefties were hitting 500.
All right, Marte, 282 average, 4 home runs, 12 RBIs.
That was really bothering him.
And to see 5 left-handers in this Mets lineup today. 1 ball, 1 strike on Marte. So 9-4 Mets on Friday, 6-4 Mets yesterday.
Yeah, probably he was real close, huh, Summerall?
Because of this. But
David Yee checking in. Dodgers better win. Lasorda already got a timeout for cussing in heaven, says David Yee. Lasorda in the corner, in the bad boy room in heaven. Activate that big glove, says Newpo.
The pitching's not been good. They've committed 3 errors.
Well, it doesn't really matter, Tommy. I like them both. I kind of prefer just getting the streaming done late.
And there was a lot of all early on in the 10-4 walk, and the parts that were nothing were maybe a sporadic bad starter here and there, or a sporadic bad day by the bullpen. But you're right, it was the offense that was so
Marte strikes
for those
out.
14 games that gave him the 10-4 record. Now they're really looking for something to be consistent or something to be elite.
Curveball there gets Starling Marte. 2 up and 2 down. If Glasnow and the Dodgers get 7 of those today, everybody gets a free jumbo jack with the purchase of a large drink. The curveball's the one you heard a lot about when he came over from Tampa Bay. Hasn't quite had that at its best yet. As he starts Lindor with a strike, it's been, as you said, more the slider that he's leaned on. Strides home with an 0-1, and it's quickly 0-2, attacking with that fastball.
This generation of pitchers has done a much better job than in my generation. My generation, a lot of times, guys did not have good sliders and good curveballs.
It is a perfect place for me. I'm going to cuss my ass off since Summer Road.
But on the same day, no. This generation does a good job of throwing a variety of pitches and finding ways to have 2 or 3 of their off-speed pitches on the same
Look at that old
day.
LAPD officer in the background there, standing on that overhang there.
Glasnow's 0-2 pitch is on the inside corner, pinpointing that fastball to Lindor and finishing off a 1-2-3 first inning on 8 pitches.
All right, we go to a commercial break. We need Bueller back, says Tommy. Circle K is the closest to being in heaven, says Nufo. Let's go Dodgers, says Damian Martinez. What you doing today, Mr. Yee? What you up to? Nice 1, 2, 3, says Tommy. Now let's come out and jump on that ass. Oh, it was definitely LAPD. It was black. It was black. She had the full cap and everything. James Bostrom checks in, says, good afternoon, people. Now let's get some hits, damn it, says Tommy. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Shout out to the 77 up in here, up in here. Hit that subscribe if you're new. Give the video a like. My goal today, my goal on the subscriber side is to get to 16,000. 16,000. Be tough to do, but I do have the 2 NBA streams that tend to pick up more subscribers later today. All right, Adrian Hauser is the pitcher for the Mets.
Grove, Oklahoma. Came over from the Brewers this offseason, makes his 4th start with his new team, and that is
starts off Mookie with a called strike.
The knees, strike 1.
He's going to try and make it sink more than it has this year. He's pitched a lot around a lot of
Oh, I do. Thanks for putting that, Nufo. I want to do a shout-out. I want to do a shout-out to Miss Gracie, y'all. Miss Gracie, yesterday when I was having my absolute freaking meltdown, I was real close to shutting this channel down for good. Fly ball right field.
Yeah, the first out of this first inning brings up Shohei Ohtani.
Anyhow, sent me a PayPal for $5. But really, I do appreciate that. But it was more good to know that she's okay because I hadn't heard from her in a while. But said she's doing well, and she's preparing a little care package for me that she's going to mail out in the next couple days. So she actually might have saved the channel, y'all. Fouled off.
Drives the first pitch foul. Between Betts, Ohtani, and Freeman yesterday, they were on base 12 out of their 15.
You think James Outman and Eddie Pages are working for the Dodgers or missing Jason Hayward? No, I think they got to learn. I think we're okay.
That's fouled off. And it's
fouled off by Ohtani. No balls, 2 strikes.
Drags that one along the line, foul.
Expectations were so high for Shohei with the contract signing coming into the Dodger uniform.
Umpire running towards the Dodger dugout for some reason.
And you could see it in the at-bats, but now he looks very comfortable.
Angel Hernandez, probably the most vilified umpire in Major League Baseball.
He has a renewed sense of ease at the plate.
Is behind the plate.
Until he hit that first home run last homestand. It's flowed out of him since. Just misses that inside corner.
An Angel was watching over him there.
Nice. Did you think about that one on the right end today?
No, I just came to me, I promise.
Now 1-2. Ohtani swings and misses. Breaking pitch gets him.
Really
2 outs.
Good mirroring for this pitch.
You might be headed to the casino today, David. Hey, good luck, man.
And then to throw a low breaking ball that starts like thigh high and ends up down
Daddy
there.
Warbucks checks in. Daddy, you didn't kill no more chickens today, did you?
Down for Hauser. Freddie Freeman to the plate. Good signs from him yesterday. Started this homestand 3 for 27, which is a slump for anybody. And for Freddie, that's an eternity.
Well, Greenwell in the chat.
2 walks, and he drove in 3. Takes ball 1.
Took Freddie 1 pitch yesterday to bust out. Base hit up the middle, and he hit it hard. A 2-hopper that drove in a
So
run.
a big game yesterday for Freeman. 2 for 3. 3 RBIs. A swing and a miss here to run the count 1-1.
Goes back to late last year, actually. He feels like, yeah, you can look and say this homestand, the numbers aren't good. But as far as his feel, that's been missing for a while. It feels like his swing has gotten too rotational, where his hips are flying open, and was feeling that during the rough division series. Hadn't quite fixed it in spring. It's kind of been lingering there through the start of this season. Floats this one down the
Freddie hits it left field, going to drop in fair.
Trickles into foul ground and allows Freeman to turn the corner with a 2-out double.
Freddie be trying to do last year's dance and this year's dance.
See the flight pattern of this ball, because if his hips are spinning too much, he wouldn't be able to do this. These hips are solid and straight, and then it gets that slicing action. We know he's best to left center. That's when he's getting backspin. When he hits it down the left field line with a little side
You think
spin,
so,
that's
Dodgers
okay
blue?
too.
Keeps this inning going with his 5th double of the season. After his franchise record 59 last year, Will Smith.
Smitty hits it. Center field. Bader catches it at the warning track for the 3rd out.
Through with an inning, no score.
We go to a commercial break. Where's Valhalla's beer? I don't have one. Ooh. I mean, I do have some, but I'm not drinking one. right, so I got the second one just started clearing now, COO. And that is one that blocks it. The other one is sharing, so it won't be a total waste. Getting in a workout? Sammy Boy Smith? Yesterday I watched Dodgers Nation and the host said he thinks the Dodgers are getting older. Strictly Hydra in the house. The most viewed game today will be Barcelona versus Real Madrid. All right, back to it.
1 ball, no strikes. Final year of his initial contract.
I'm well behind the COO now. Let's go forward.
Home runs and consistency in being in there. The guy never misses time. He got hit on the wrist last year. Doctor said, yeah, probably going to be 3 or 4 weeks, maybe more, but he was back in the lineup 10 days later. Hurried back. That wrist still didn't feel great. But at the end of the year, he'd racked up 46 more home runs and driven in 118. Nobody's hit more since he broke in. 3-2 as he fouls a fastball straight back.
Prove that he's strong enough to hit with one hand.
Yeah.
$5 for my future winnings, says David Yee.
You know, the one thing missing for him has been
there we go.
to play in the biggest
$5
stage,
for Mr. Yee.
big leagues for 5 seasons and just 1 playoff series for the Mets in that time.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you.
The payoff. Alonso lifts it foul.
Pretty good on the big stage as far as the
$5 Valhalla. Let's get some Dodo hype in the chat.
He sees that. That was an event that as a kid he was obsessed with. Would look forward to that Monday night each summer and stay up late watching it, and he's won it a couple times.
Trout is more consistent than Ohtani was too, but when Ohtani keeps his head on the ball, he's great. This summer over.
Tyler got away with right there. That if it breaks like it should, it's probably right there in the hitting zone, but that one kind of just stayed up and in. Watch that. He's wanting that to come down where the glove was, but it ends up and in like he's jamming him with a fastball. That
RM in the house. What's up, RM?
Last night needed 8 pitches for the first inning alone.
3-2 to the polar bear.
Fly down the line. Pages
right field. Pages in the corner makes the catch.
Over the foul line for the first out.
2 strikeouts and 2 pop-ups in foul territory. One to Muncy, and now Pages takes that one easily.
This is one of those days when you talk about the word ace that you think of. What do you need when you call a guy an ace? Like the Dodgers are talking about Tyler Glasnow after they traded for him from Tampa Bay, signed him to the long-term extension. Beatty jumps on the first pitch.
Fielded by Freddie to Glasnow. 2-away.
One of the roles of the ace is to be the stopper, and the Dodgers need him to be that today.
Not only to stop the losing streak, but maybe give him like 7 innings.
I didn't, RM. I saw a lot of pictures of it on X, but I didn't watch it.
Restore some order. And one of the things as a starting pitcher, when you know your team is slumping like this and losing, and you know they need innings, you don't want to go out there and ease into a game and think I've got to save energy to go deeper. You really want to bury them early and make the game feel easy right away for your team. And that's what he did in the first inning.
That big dude again.
It here in the second.
This is Stewart, this year's version of Vogelback.
If you go into it trying to save your energy, boy, you can get bit by it.
Curve for a strike.
Called strike.
2 on DJ Stewart.
As the season goes on, and he finds the range on this pitch, he goes from like a winning pitcher to a dominant.
Mimo Fonseca in the house. What's up, Mimo?
Just high. Tyler, come on back.
Tyler was like, I'm walking. He thought he struck that fool out.
And he probably thought it was Angel Hernandez's arm also, like it's over. Will's got it as a strike. Tyler's got it as a strike.
If I PayPal you 50, will you advertise Circle K? I already advertise Circle K every day. Swing and a miss. Take a seat.
He gets a swing and a miss. DJ Stewart made it no question that it was strike 3. And Tyler Glasnow has gone 6 up, 6 down.
Big Pen's OnlyFans is RM. Glasnow is rolling. He's like, I'm out. They sell relievers at Circle K. We need a half a dozen, says Jay Ramirez. Now, let me get 6 capable relievers. At least 2 of those lefties. Thanks. Your screen thought it was a strike at first, says Bostrom. Kind of fuzzy today, huh, y'all? I'm kind of fuzzy on the camera. Right back to it.
Apply, visit MLB.tv for details.
Bottom of the second, no score. Max Muncy leads off and takes ball 1 from Adrian Hauser.
Hey, Summer O gifts one, and Cy gets it. Let's go. Let's go. Thank you so much, Summer O.
Takes a strike. It's 1-1. The Mets trying to sweep the Dodgers here for the first time since 1989 in a series of at least.
Get some dono hype in the chat. Cy, make sure to say thank you.
Not the case. 8 innings, 1 run in the first game of the series, but
I like how Yee is thinking today. So much so that.
Shutout, 1-0 New York.
Center field.
This one in the air to center field. Bader's got it. 1 up.
That was a game that became infamous for me because Frank was the American League Cy Young the year before.
RM says, muchas gracias, amigo.
The year before, and his first time in a while.
Get some blue balls to match that blue bat, says Danny.
So bad.
But,
cover. Christina Aguilera. Who comes up to a Christina Aguilera song? Teoscar.
What you did to them.
Oh, yeah, a little payback.
Teoscar Hernandez takes upstairs.
And inside. We should also see if Circle K has anyone that can hit lefties because we definitely need that as well, says Lockhart.
Viola impression, 186 ERA during the 6-game winning streak. As good as the
Called
offense
strike.
has been, it's the pitching that has exceeded expectations for Carlos Mendoza's team and has them at 12-8.
But against these Dodgers, they've been pitching in Manhattan traffic. It's been
I don't know why my
ridiculous
hat's
with all
having
the
trouble
traffic
today.
the Dodgers have had on the bases. They just can't get the key hits.
Fouled off.
Hernandez, unfortunately, yesterday, they spread across the team. Those
Someone
issues,
told me you guys were on, says
he came up
Cy.
with the bases loaded twice, 2 runners on once. He wound up leaving 8 runners on base yesterday. For a guy who's been such a good run producer.
I'm kind of
so
guilty
far
of that,
this year.
Bostrom.
On a 2-2 from Hauser. He watches a change, drop low.
Outstated, he will remain with the
after the
Angels
game
until he
yesterday.
retires.
It's
He'll
a
have
bad
no
week.
rings, says Conrad
Another
Hauser.
way to say it's a bad week. That's a good take. Ball 4. Hernandez.
All 4. They walked him. Free base.
And take a look at our wire cam coverage brought to you by our partners at Defy.
Center field, number 33,
Man aboard for James Outman, and we check in with Kirsten Watson.
Well, Joe, just as you said, Dave Roberts last night, he said that it's been a rough week. And even with talking to some of the guys, they've pointed out that, you know, in April, they haven't necessarily had their best stuff. Max Muncy pointed back to last year, and he said they've learned from what they've been able to do. But right now, it's just doing the little things.
This shirt, y'all, it ain't very cool for TV, is it?
Hitting to even the defense. They haven't been able to do that just yet as of late. So hopefully they can turn that around.
Do not adjust your television sets.
1-0 coming to Outman.
Fly ball, shallow center.
Bader.
Battling
the sun.
Makes the catch.
For out number 2. We were saying even during the 10-4 stretch, it wasn't like they were playing.
Viking Jerome in the house.
They were all talking about that.
Theo in the house. Hey, Val, finally home, ready for some Dodgers baseball. What's up, Mr. Theo Sam Eagle?
It hasn't felt like everything is.
Andy Pages coming up for the Dodgers.
The 10-4 stretch was really elite offense, and at times there was some elite pitching.
Again, Pages hit 371 in AAA this year, 5 home runs, 15 RBIs.
And then you expect, all right, we haven't hit our stride. We're 10-4. You expect it to even explode even more, but they didn't expect.
Called strike. Mary Hart is in the house. Her and her husband have switched seats.
The offense just kind of falling back to
think it was to change the Dodgers' luck. What do you think, chat? They have swapped seats.
Rookie right fielder. His first week in the big leagues, down 0-2.
Mighty swing and a miss to make it 0-2.
2 hits so far, 1 on the first pitch that he saw in the big leagues, and then a double on Friday. On an 0-2 pitch, Pages takes by the hands.
There's a little bit of
What's up, Moto Winner? What's going on, dude?
Raises the front leg, not quite as high as Justin, but I really think he has a veteran presence in the box. Just got to get a little bit more command of the strike zone or what he wants to attack. It's been a little bit too much chase, but you can attribute that to the excitement and energy that he's probably feeling.
Let's go, Pages, the chant from the Dodgers faithful.
Waits on this 1-2. There goes Hernandez. Hit foul. Dodgers are going to see Justin Turner coming up on the upcoming
Mary Hart won my heart, says Viking Jerome.
Saw a note the other day. You know,
Hottie alert, Mary Hart signing, says Nufo. You need some help, Nufo.
Wow. Yeah, 39 years old. Still doing his thing.
Black screen of oh shit.
323 for the Blue Jays. We're down in San Diego this weekend. They'll play tonight. Sunday night baseball. Pages watches a sinker come back for strike 3. No score after 2 innings.
Mary Hart knows her superstitions, says Summer O. Probably forgot whose seat belonged to who. Well, you know what? They moved over 1, too. They moved over, so she's on the end. She's on the aisle today. Dodgers have to win again someday. Why not today, says Theo. Why not today? My World Series prediction was Astros over LA in 6 games. Not going to happen, I think. Sammy, it is April, bro. It is freaking April. I'm not getting into that discussion today, sigh. We hope our hot air screaming carries the ball over the fence, says David Yee. Mary Hart will talk your ears off, says Viking Jerome. Are you sure Mary Hart isn't a Weekends at Bernie's thing? No, that's her. And Kerm is doing the same shit. Like you guys know, did any of you predict last year's World Series? Either one of you fools? Then at ease. Did either one of you predict last year's World Series in April? What's going on, Mr. Stewart? Bill Stewart up in here. The 2002 Angels began 6-14.
purchase of a large drink at LA area restaurants. He's gone 6 up, 6 down. Bottom of the order for the Mets here. Jeff McNeil grounds the first one that he sees into center field and becomes the first base runner of the day for New York.
Left-hander that gets a hit, but Tyler has done well against the left-handers prior to this. But this one, a fastball, which has been good. The Mets were 0 for 5
put 69 on the Mets.
Ball finds its way up the middle.
No, but I predicted the Super Bowl in September, says Kerm.
McNeil's on, Bader's up. The Mets got mostly for his defense, add a little bit of speed, and here he is hitting 306.
High, called strike.
Taking a strike on a fastball.
Is it at what point does it become a prediction, and at what point is it an absolute guess?
Has, but never quite like this. Today, almost 80% fastballs.
And is there a difference between a prediction and a guess?
The Mets for 2 games prior and seen how they've kind of hit the fastball, but he's probably said to himself, "Not mine."
That fastball slider to get out 0-2, and then a curve is buried. It's one of the highest spin fastballs in baseball. This is a guy who, when he was with Pittsburgh at the start of his career, they had him throwing a sinker. The Rays got him to throw in the 4-seam more. And that's what he is exclusively these
Bouncer
days.
slow roller to short. Mookie to 2 for 1, 1 for 2. Safe at first.
Well, no, they're still quick, just not quick enough.
Safe at first.
It was one of those ones where the foot is maybe over the bag or on the
That
bag.
was really a slow roller, y'all.
Looked like he got there right at
Mookie
the
got
very
it away
last
quick.
second,
Transferred
it
it quickly.
turning it.
They might have got this fool.
There's some of that speed we were mentioning they liked in Harrison Bader, signing him to the contract this offseason.
No, he's safe.
Dodgers say play on, one away for Tomas Nido. Looks at ball 1. What a day it was for Tomas Nido yesterday.
Tomas Nido?
Set his alarm for 3 a.m. Eastern time.
What's your
He was
name,
in
fool?
Charlotte,
My
North
name is
Carolina.
Tomas
Headed to the
Nido.
airport at 4 in the morning.
Up high ball.
You'd think he could find a direct flight Charlotte to L.A., but it was booked last minute when Alvarez got injured the night before, so he had to connect through Atlanta, where he had a 2-hour delay, lands at LAX.
I also hate people who say I'm calling it. Shut up. You called 6,496 of them wrong. Get one right. Now you think you're Kreskin.
This first start of the year.
Says RM.
With Alvarez
Clippers currently spanking the Mavericks.
And then it was announced he's going to have to undergo surgery.
That's true. RM. RM did do some predicting of them Raider games last year.
It's a mid-afternoon game for his body time.
Oops.
Strokes this one to center field. Outman comes out and grabs it. 2 gone in this third inning, and before Nimmo bats, we get a word from Carl's Jr.
Yeah! Whoa, it's back.
Watch every single of our 98 losses in 1991 and 95 losses the next year. I'm not going to be happy about, though. A guess has no research behind it, while a prediction has some reasoning behind it, says Steven Richter.
First pitch of the game today said, I'm going to turn that on its head.
Nostradamus, says Bodo. Well, how have I never heard that before? Nostradamus. How have I never heard someone say that before?
There goes Bader.
Runner going. Get that fool.
Perfect. In time. Inning over. Bullseye down there from Will Smith. Mookie Betts hardly had to move his glove.
Don't you run on Smitty, fool.
Will Smith.
Don't you run on Smitty.
Accuracy.
Let's go. Let's go. It wasn't me. I went based on what the expert said, says RM. I love it, guys. We hold this stuff in far too long. I let it out. And when people hear a story on the news and say, upon 12 seconds of research, I think that you think, what the fuck do you even know about it? Exactly. Smitty, says Theo. I have been researching this fully. I spent 2 hours on X and I watched a news broadcast and the neighbor told me. My research is complete. Boston Braves in last place in July 1914 won the World Series, says David Yee. Let's go Dodgers, says Miss Sarah. All right, I shouldn't even look at this shit. I should just leave it alone. 54 likes, 750 views.
Let's visit Dodgers.com/tickets.
Tell you what, the top of the National League East right now is just a dogfight. You got these Mets who have won 6 straight, but they're in 3rd place because the Braves have also won 6 straight. The Phillies have won 5 straight. So you got Atlanta 14-5, the Phillies 13-8, and these Mets right behind them at 12-8. Gavin Lux starting this 3rd inning. It takes a little bit low, 2-0.
I'm getting a little bit behind the COO again.
Is a log jam.
So we're going to catch a break here and get
this point with the Dodgers at 12-11. On the 2-1, Lux.
That's really giving a break to the National League West.
I screwed that up. Screwed that up.
I I go through the box scores every day. And
come on now. Grrr. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Lux. No outs, nobody on. Fouled off.
Yeah, and then checking out the standings is the next place I go.
Something about it stirs something from like childhood. I'm looking through there, and
my childhood, I'm looking at a newspaper, right?
My
childhood, were you
so we can get synced up on this next pitch.
Newspaper.
Yeah.
Come on now, don't fail me.
3-2.
All right, 3-2.
And there's something about
David
for me,
Catalano
my
with $2
generation,
Valhalla.
having paper in front of me as we broadcast.
I'm calling it now. Either the Mets or Dodgers will win this game, says RM.
Computer.
Lux has a leadoff.
They walked him. Free base.
Second one issued by Hauser.
Free base.
Mr.
Catalano, thank you so much for that $2 Valhalla.
Mookie with the fly out to right.
Michael Lowe in the house.
Base runners the Dodgers actually had. The double
come on,
by
Mookie,
Freddie,
do the right
and
thing.
2 walks, so he will set the table for you a little bit.
Ralph Jesus Rivas in the house.
Together.
What's up, Ralph Jesus Rivas?
Takes outside.
Inside ball.
What a combo of power and patience Mookie Betts has been so far. Leading the team with 6 home runs.
I'm trying to get into a lottery ticket.
His walk rate is double what it's been throughout his career.
Up high ball.
Away from him more than ever. He's swinging less than ever. In fact, he's swinging less than any player in baseball. His teams are more and more.
Hey Val, don't feel sad. I just saw the UFL game. Arlington versus Houston had less people than you do right now, says Bodo.
Percentage leads baseball in runs scored. On a 2-0 from Hauser. Carves it out foul.
Hauser is the pitcher. Oh, for LA, it's Glass now, faint Tomcat. Glass now.
Right now in his career, I think of last year with JD Martinez challenging him, saying you can win a batting title. We're going to have to do this on a daily basis and go to work. And I think then you think about the stimulus of how flat tire he had in the playoffs. bringing that into this year.
Mookie hits it. Right field, going to be playable.
Marte. And it seems like moving to short and the doubt that has come with that has added an extra edge, another dose of fuel.
As much as he's
here comes Ohtani-san.
I just think he loves those different challenges. You know, what JD said to him, what the playoffs did to him, what all of a sudden moving to short does. You've accomplished so much, you need the next thing you need to jump over.
Ohtani is an imposing figure, y'all. I mean, when he stands there,
man aboard in one way.
Not everybody has that stature, y'all. You know what I mean?
Speaking of improvement,
but Ohtani would have that even if he didn't play baseball.
Ohtani,
if he was a
first spring training with the Angels,
a salesman or anything, he's got that
everything except his vertical jump.
That it.
And nobody even thought anything of it, but it bugged him that he was below average on that. They tested again a month later, and he had improved his vertical jump by a foot.
Smashes this ball. Forget about it. Marte doesn't even.
Forget about it. Ohtani boom.
Ohtani hits a high fly ball deep left field. It is not. It is gone. 176th of Ohtani.
And bobblehead Garvey, he shook, ladies and gentlemen, he is shook. Ohtani now has the most home runs all time for a Japanese-born player. David Catalano, a $1 Valhalla to celebrate.
His teammates know how special that was for him. There is always a celebration in the dugout when someone hits a home run, but you could tell the facial expressions and the enthusiasm. They know how big that was for him, passing his hero.
And now Freeman flies
Eddie to left center.
For Harrison Bader.
Bader.
Two-way. No doubt as they come.
Yeah, there was no mystery. Starling Marte.
Faint Tomcat, 4 months. Hey, appreciate it. Appreciate it, Faint Tomcat.
And now, which fan gets it? Whoever gets it, they're going to get to meet Ohtani.
Yeah, everyone that he hits is significant because he's the one that
Theo hyped
Some
up.
of them carry a little bit of extra sparkle. First one
That was a no-doubter, y'all.
This one that passes.
And you know how fired up I get when there's contact made?
Dodgers up 2-0.
Even I didn't react to that because I knew right away that shit was gone.
Smile, the biggest smile we've seen from him since he put on that uniform.
Boy, did we need that since Johnny. You ain't lying. Or a tiger, or a bear. Oh my!
All the way from his gut, his heart. You are so right.
Come on, Smitty. 1 ball, 1 strike.
2-1 on Will Smith.
This is outside. Yay, this is Alex. What's up, Alex?
Talked about it during the lead.
Ellis Chiva put up the home run emoji.
Means something, but when you break a record of a guy
The
who's
COO home run
personally
emoji.
significant to you, like Matsui is to Ohtani, that much
Yeah, with the
more
bases loaded.
of a big deal. Smith on with a 2-out walk. We've referenced you breaking.
Did you see I
Drysdale's
called this
streak.
is Clayton?
Amazing.
I did not.
Breaking that record, but extra amazing because it was his.
Yeah, and he was a mentor of mine. And
Walk like Will Smith. Walk like Will
Smith.
Smith.
To know him a little bit, so yeah, it is special. When you think about, guys that you've idolized, guys that you've gotten to meet. I mean,
Right fielder didn't even move. Nope.
I remember getting Johnny
Nope.
Bench out. I remember getting Rose out. It's pretty
Catalano, what you doing, man? Keep your money. Keep your money, Mr. Catalano. A 150 Valhalla.
Smith runs on the
Runner,
first
go
pitch.
Smitty!
Nito's throw is in
Oh,
time, and Tomas
Smitty
Nito
thrown
has
out.
arrived from the minors and done something nobody's done for the New York Mets this year. That is throw out a potential base stealer. Shohei Ohtani's 5th home run as a Dodger is his 176th in the big leagues, more than anybody ever from Japan.
Let's go, man. We just witnessed some history here on Valhalla Sports Talk, y'all. If Matsui was called Godzilla, shouldn't Ohtani be called Godzuki? What?
What? What the fuck?
Glass now needs to shut the Mets out. Our bullpen stinks, says Owen. No one does a better almost home run call than you, Val, says Dab Day. A day off for the bullpen would be so good, says Obe. Who jinxed that stolen base shit, says RM. Who jinxed it? Yeah, it was pretty obvious he was about to be out. 1957 called and they want their birthday back, says Theo. Too old, Theo.
What? What the?
That's going to be all over the highlights everywhere tonight. Mega Godzilla, maybe. I like Showtime. If we get to that 250 members before this thing dwindles down, y'all, Showtime is the next two emojis. Show and time.
Work as he goes back out there for the fourth inning on a day where they're leaning on him to go deep into this game. He's faced the minimum. Just one base runner against him. He was promptly retired on a caught stealing.
Brandon Nimmo at the plate.
Popped out his first time. Takes a fastball for a strike. It's 1-1.
Looking for that shutdown inning now. Looking for that pitch count to stay the way it's gone. Shohei Ohtani getting him 2 runs. He's averaged just over 10 pitches an inning so far, and with a bullpen that's kind of depleted and been overused the last couple of games.
In log, we have traveled 700 miles from the comfort of California to the hot expanse of Arizona, says Jonathan.
And just for all of our baseball souls, that's what the doctor ordered after yesterday.
2 pretty ugly games. They need to play.
Val never checks his phone, even when I tell him to, says Theo.
This is 2-2.
I had no idea that meant check my phone. You should know by now, Theo. I had exactly the quickest mug on the uptake.
Glasnow's payoff. Nimmo
Bouncer.
Grounds it up the middle to
Mookie. Over to Freddie. You out.
Now word from Kia.
Hey, shout out to Theo Sam Eagle. Direct donation via PayPal of $50 Valhalla. Get some really great birthday Roadhouse takeout ribs. Love you, man, says Theo. Thank you so much, Mr. Theo Sam Eagle. Thank you so much, dude. $50 Valhalla.
What a journey it's been. So many layers to his journey when you look back to him.
And don't think the COO didn't hear that, Theo.
Had a 5.79 ERA, 3 years there.
Bouncer.
Chopper,
Muncy.
2 up.
Freddie.
2 down. A lot of that was in the bullpen. He'd been demoted. It was going so poorly. Some to the bullpen, some to the minor leagues. And then that trade to Tampa Bay gave him new life. Went through the injury issues there. The Tommy John surgery was not like, oh, bam,
I don't think
my
so.
elbow snapped and now I need surgery. That was like after a couple years of fighting arm pain. Finally, okay, I got to do this. We got to just nip this in the bud and move on. Strike on a nice curveball to Lindor. So that's why he feels like he fixed so much by having that surgery. And
No, not today. Not today. Draft night. Draft night, y'all. I'm passing through Texas and beyond, going to the Atlantic Ocean, says Jonathan.
Trade to Tampa Bay, kind of new expectations, new realm in this trade to the Dodgers.
Base hit, left center.
With the base hit and continues his excellent series.
Keep it close after this ground ball goes through the infield. Mookie playing him more up the middle. Finds the 6 hole, which is really where the conventional shortstop normally plays. But the data had Mookie up the middle. Keep him close here.
I don't know about the whole dragon thing, y'all. I don't know what we're talking about.
The Doors swiped 31 bags last year.
Down low ball.
Alonso fly to right his first time at the end of a long battle.
Alonso 0 for 1 with a foul out, 238 average, 6 home runs, 11 RBIs.
Coming into this game and struck out all 6 times.
Yeah, I saw the original Roadhouse. Dragon Smash is Alex.
Back pick.
Ooh, he tried to throw old dude off at first. He almost got him. Smitty ain't screwing around today, y'all. Don't be running on Smitty.
Notice the extensive secondary lead.
COO, whatever you do, do not put 54 candles on the cake. You'll burn the house down.
With the weight off of his legs.
It's more than that.
Because they have to wait to come down to the ground before they can head back to first.
Runs this time.
Oh, get him!
Throws.
He got it! He pulls! Let's go!
This one is really bang bang.
Smitty!
And they are waiting a second here.
Push out!
They get him.
Ooh, that's gonna be close.
Play on.
Second straight inning that Will Smith finishes by throwing out a Mets base runner.
Let's go! All right, let me get caught up here on the stuff. So we're going to the bottom of the 4th. All right, and I gotta finish the thing down here. All right, I'm gonna mess up your screen for a minute, y'all. But that's because I use my keyboard for everything to launch the features, etc. But you guys got to tell me what I got wrong. Okay, so we got the outs wrong. We got the score wrong. And there's not 2 outs. And I think we're caught up. Thank you so much, Theo. Ball couldn't get the words out. Thank you for playing Screen Scrambler. Another Valhalla Sports Talk exclusive. What type of birthday cake do you have? I'm a simple man, Miss Elishiva. Give me yellow cake with chocolate frosting. Yellow cake with chocolate frosting. I saw the Angels have thrown out 50% of base runners this year. Wow.
In the postgame.
We just threw out 2 in a game.
2-0. Dodgers.
I don't think we've seen that in the history of the channel. Outside ball.
Ball 1 strike against Adrian Hauser. Nice looking change up right there.
Swing and a miss by Max. Let's get synced up again.
High fastball is sent in the air to right center field. Marte.
Okay, so when Marte makes this catch, that is our sync point.
1 out. Adrian Hauser debuted when he was 22 years old back in 2015. And it's like, man, look how quickly I got here. But 9 games.
Well, Happ is a good catcher. Only good player Angels have left besides Trout to Sammy Boy Smith. Trace Leach's cake.
Minors while he's trying to get back.
I think that's the first time. Oh,
2019.
they usually just be stealing on us.
You get strike one on Teoscar Hernandez.
Carrot cake for Bodo.
Got him in a trade this offseason. Same deal that brought him Tyrone
Red
Taylor.
Velvet for T. Kubler. That's bougie.
Offensively. David Stearns brought him over from Milwaukee with him, the new GM. Got the call there, 0-2.
Elishiva just bet 777s on the Doyers.
Fastball
Oh,
him up.
Teoscar looking.
Baseball executives,
Comes
baseball
Outman.
people will tell you that you can find pitching anywhere in the draft.
Angel pitching is crap, but they got enough hitting and defense. Maybe go 500. Hey, appreciate it, Daniel Barry.
If you see something that you want to tweak or you think a change,
Queen Dragon
really
attack, so
enhance a
cool,
guy,
says Alex.
all of a sudden, you can turn somebody.
TD
that's
Sports
kind of
Cards in the
borderline
house.
into
What's up,
somebody
TD?
that's really good. And we've seen that done with the Dodger organization, and that's what the Mets are trying to do right here.
Yeah, there's always going to be a delay.
He's been essentially an average pitcher when you put it all together. Some runs where he's been excellent, some runs where he's been not very good or injured, but 31 and 35 for his career with a 4 ERA. These days, that's right about average.
And if you look at the 5-6 year pattern, it's up and down, right? And sometimes it's up and down.
Only going
because of
yard
performance.
predicts
Sometimes
Bostrom.
it's up
Jay
and down
Ramirez
because of
with
injury.
$2 Valhalla Holla says happy birthday Valhalla.
Stride
Appreciate
where
it,
he's
man.
up the whole time.
Appreciate it, Mr.
31
Ramirez.
years of age. 9 years since he made that early debut. You get there 22, you think, I got this long career ahead of me. How glorious is this going to be?
I'm an elitist. Let them eat cake. Outman, left center.
Center field, but it'll be routine for Harrison Bader, and it'll finish
Hader.
off the first 1,
Use
2,
the
3 into the game
force.
for Hauser.
I must have missed an out. $65 likes, y'all. If we get to 150, I'll gift a membership. Why are there like 20 different people at bat? Picture keeps changing. Stong. Those are the 26-man rosters for each team. So there's 26 people at bat because that's what you said was happening. But those are the 26-man rosters for both the Dodgers and the Mets. There are, however, streams out there you could watch that don't have none of that shit up there. Leticia Arjona in the house says, hi, everyone. Happy birthday, Valhalla. Thank you, Leticia. Sheila in the house.
Sauce and load them for $1 more at Jack in the Box and by your Southern California Toyota dealers. Dodgers trying to avoid the sweep in this series. They lead the Mets 2-0.
You don't pronounce the J?
Joe Davis or Hershiser, Kirsten Watson, and Tyler Glasnow has been back to his best form so far in this one, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's had to have gotten the fastball going better than the last outing against Washington. Put people away with 2 strikes, and that's something the Mets had done well in the first 2 games, getting hits with 2 strikes, but now Glasnow is getting them out. They're 0 for 6 with 3 Ks once he gets them with that 2 strikes against him.
Heart of the order here, Pete Alonso. Just missed with the curveball.
Pitch count is in a great place to go deep into this game.
Welcome, Valhalla. Thanks for great work to stream Dodger games. Hey, thank you for being in here, Miss Leticia.
Pitches. Defense solid behind him, and he's also striking out some guys.
Back to the fastball. He has leaned on that. Again, more than ever with the Dodgers this year, but especially today.
Here we are, another 2-strike count. It could go almost
Appreciate
anywhere,
it, Nufo.
I think it's going to be something away.
Got him. It was away. It was the curve, and it's
Take a seat.
number 4 for Tyler Glasnow.
Interesting where the target was, because Tyler's had trouble landing the curveball and getting it in the right flight path. Well, there the target is up and down the middle, and it ends up blown away. But Will Smith making adjustments instead of seeing that spike curveball we've seen so much from him when he's trying to put people away, getting it right on that high fastball place and making it break.
Starts Beatty with a fastball strike. Back-to-back heaters, 0-2. Glasnow deals. And a curve rolled past the mound. Luck circles around it, throws on the move, and he's like, I mean, it's gone from Gavin's been okay, like this is interesting, to he looks really good at second.
And we talk about routes with outfielders, but this is a really good route as an infielder, the way he rounds this ball off and then gets it in his glove and then makes that momentum from rounding it off, get him going towards first base, makes the throw very easy. Good feet really make good throws.
It's Mitty.
Pop up off of the bat of DJ Stewart. That'll become a souvenir. And throwing was the biggest issue with Gavin is short. He moved to second, and it's like, okay, he's still got to make the throws. And so early on, you'd see some that were low, and it's like, okay, it's hard to not think about those throwing issues when you watch him make those plays. But I don't know, this, last 2 weeks, it's been perfectly sound.
It really has looked good.
Get the call there, 1-1.
People will say, you know, what's the big deal? Shortstop to second base, third base to second, second to third. Well, it is about the footwork and about the momentum of throwing the ball. When you have it, when you don't, when you're across your body, when you've got time, when you don't have as much time. Every play and every position has its own little idiosyncrasies.
2-1 to DJ Stewart.
And you know, especially when you're supposed to be doing it at like a 97 to 98% ratio of executing it, you got to get it all right.
See Gavin continuing to measure up that sun this bright Sunday. Aptly named day of the week. Bounce to the first, and Freddie Freeman. A 1-2, 3/5 for Tyler Glasnow, and we're halfway home with the Dodgers up 2-0.
Halfway there. Ooh, living on a prayer. CT3 has no options to go to AAA. Dodgers can only release him, says Johnny Owen. It's 98 in Casa Grande, Arizona today, says Jonathan. It's warm down here too, dude. Do we got fires in the state, Jonathan? Because it's kind of looks like that kind of sky when we have fires. Mexico fires? Shout out to the 107 up in here, up in here. Hit that subscribe if you're new. Give the video a like. So we've literally lost 2 subscribers during this stream. So we're invisible on YouTube, y'all, for Dodgers all of a sudden. Get it, I don't get it, I don't get it. All of a sudden, we are not being found for Dodgers. Oh, I think we're going here.
Ticket pack. Talk fast. We got a ball down the line, and Andy Pages headed to second with a leadoff double.
All right. 3rd hit of the year for him. 3rd hit since his debut. First at bat, got number 1 out of the way. Here he gets himself a double. Looks like a little changeup. Gets right down the line. Love it.
So a man immediately in scoring position here. Dodgers looking to add on to this 2-0 lead. Gavin Lux comes up.
What's up, Danny?
Led off the 3rd inning with a walk and scored on Ohtani's home run. Dodgers had 10 walks yesterday. None of them came in to score. And so for the first time,
you get 10 walks and nobody scores.
The year the team moved here, the Dodgers lost a game where they had
How is that even
walks.
possible? Every day is a holiday, says Daniel Walsh. Lots of Giants fans work at YouTube headquarters in San Bruno. That's why. This is Reese Betancourt.
Count here. Hauser pitches. Lux takes ball 3.
High ball.
This is key for the bottom of the order. Set the table and then let the big boys drive them in. They've gotten enough of the headlines as far as the negative side of it. Pages with the double and now a 3-0 count.
They walked him.
Walk. Table set.
Free base.
Big guys. Time to eat.
Hauser's thrown
2 on, no outs. Bottom of the 5th.
Only chased 3.
Let's go Dodgers.
That's what it looks like when this lineup is right, year in and year out. One of the lowest chase rates in baseball.
Top of the lineup. Mookie, do the right thing. Betts.
Is this man here, Mookie Betts.
This is really the inning where you try and turn it into a blowout. And even if it gets to 4-0 or 5-0, that's going to feel like a blowout to the Mets because of the way Glasnow is throwing the ball.
Mookie above 500 with runners in scoring position. Pages is second, Lux at first. On a day where he's twice flied to right against Hauser. Goes after the first pitch and rips it into center field for a base hit. Pages in to score, 3-0. Mookie Betts with an RBI single.
Pages first pitch strike, double. Mookie first pitch strike, single. Gavin Lux doesn't get a strike, walks in between it. The way you build an inning on offense.
Renaissance.
Still nobody out in this 5th inning. First and second for Ohtani. Started the scoring in the 3rd inning. We take a look at Inside the Box score brought to you by your Lexus dealers. His 176th career home run, breaking a tie with Hideki Matsui for the most by a Japanese-born big leaguer. And it brought the widest smile we've probably seen since he joined the Dodgers. Off the hands here and foul.
Hit that ball 110 miles.
I thought he touched that ball fair territory.
23 feet out there for that record home run.
1 ball, 1 strike to Ohtani. No outs. Runners on first and second. Bottom of the 5th. Dodgers now up 3-0.
5 with the Dodgers. 176 for his career. Where's that number going to be when this is all finished? 2 on, nobody out. Ohtani on a 1-1 pitch. Swings and misses, 1-2.
Ugly swing there.
The modern day Babe Ruth.
KCTV in the house.
Power and the pitch.
Donnie Clay.
Just the power.
Let's go Dodgers. This
He has
Theo.
already exceeded Babe Ruth in the longevity of being a legitimate two-way player. The Babe only did it for a couple years. The 1-2 pitch.
Before the home run, he struck out on a curveball. And a lot of times your memory takes back to your pitch selection, so probably something off speed here.
Lux at second and Betts at first. Another 1-2. And Ohtani.
Ooh, hits it off the pitcher.
Everybody's safe. Bases loaded.
Hauser should have went with his memory. He decided to go with the fastball. And Ohtani spanked it right back up the middle. Wouldn't be surprised if that's another hard hit ball. It definitely hits hard because it doesn't go anywhere.
Spanked it up the middle and it spanked him, and training staff's coming out.
All right, so they're checking on the pitcher here. Ohtani's comebacker hit him.
Injuries in the rotation. Kodai Senga on the injured list. Hauser says that he's okay. Tyler McGill as well.
Some silky smooth jazz playing at Dodger Stadium.
Chance at a big inning here. Day after they left the bases loaded 4 different times. They've got the bases loaded with nobody out and a heating up Freddie Freeman coming up. Double walk, single, and now Freeman ahead 1-0.
Bases loaded, no outs. Can we get some runs?
These beach balls are having a day.
75 degrees and sunny. Starting to break them out.
Where to put Freeman? Doubled in the first inning, flied to center in the third. Grant Hartwig will add the hat once he's ready. 2-0.
Seen a few Mets relievers warm up without their hat as the pitch comm is
breaking open to some robe.
Rim of their hat.
Freddie time, says Theo.
Especially when they're asked to be ready in a hurry.
Freddie hits 354 with the bases loaded.
Ooh,
come on, Hernandez. What the fuck?
Devilish call.
I swear, you were either like driving in, coming up with stuff to say with Angel behind the plate, or you did it in front of the mirror last night.
I just did it just now. That's why it's so bad.
That brilliant. Freeman pulls one, right field. Marte, diving attempt, can't get it. It could unload the bases. 1 run is in, 2 runs are in. They're going to stop Ohtani, and Freeman's into second with a 2-run double. Second double of the game.
Dodgers have been striking out too much with men in scoring position and with bases loaded. And this one they put in play, and it almost gets caught. It would have at least scored one if he catches it on the sac fly. Runners would have moved up, but he doesn't catch it, and it's off to the races. This ball to the wall. Everybody moving up. Freddie with another double.
Freddie Freeman going into yesterday's game had driven in 1 run in his last 14 contests.
Come on,
He's got
Smitty.
5 knocked in the last 24 hours. The ball on Will Smith. And the big guys at the top are doing it again. They've reached base 17 times in the last game and a half. Smith drives a liner deep left field. That'll get by Nimmo and drive home 2 more. 2-run double Will Smith, and the Dodger offense has come to life today.
So much was made of the big 3 doing their job yesterday. Well, the big 4 was not in there. It was a Will Smith off day, and Teoscar Hernandez took his place, and Teoscar had a rough day as far as leaving guys on base. If that bat would have been in there, who knows what would have happened
I'd
yesterday.
flex, but I get some cramps, says Bob.
For Adrian Hauser, Dodgers exploding for 5 runs here in the 5th inning.
All right, we're going to get a new pitcher.
7-0.
Fresh meat. Luck started both drives, says Sammy Boy Smith. Another run, but sadly with our bullpen, 7 runs isn't enough, says Bodo. And Theo says, woo! Point betting is closed. Closed. Aaron Judge got a hit today to raise his batting average to 183. Actually, every game after the 7th inning stretch, you should close betting. Nope. Nope. It closes whenever I say it closes.
His first pitch to Max Muncy. Hartwig debuted last season, made 28 appearances.
But that's usually about when I close it, Bodo.
1 game so far this year, but mostly in AAA.
That's usually about when I close it. Unless it's a run game or something.
Smith at second, Muncy up there. Waiting on this 1-0. Ball 2.
The prayer candle to the rescue, says Johnny Owen. Come on, Maxie. Still no outs. Runner on second.
Dodgers getting it done with runners in scoring position today. 4 for 5. 3-game losing streak prior to today's game. They were 5 for 31 with runners in scoring position. That's barely over 150.
Good race today, Bob. Who's winning?
A little outside, ball 3. And a walk from Muncy. Well, the Dodgers
scored
just 8 runs the last 3 games. 7 at the halfway point here.
All right, that's going to bring up Teoscar.
The wrong time. Yeah. Too late for him to ask for time.
Yeah, glad it wasn't at him.
Bug flew in Teoscar's eyeball.
Two on, nobody out in the 5th, and an 0-1. That Hernandez takes outside. He loves an opportunity here with runners on base. A rare day for him yesterday. Where he
You're in the house.
On that. So far today, he's
Shelby Minnick up in here. What's up, Miss Shelby?
Skies this one to right center field.
Up
Bader
to
with the call and the catch
Bader.
for the first out.
Little League Day here at Dodger Stadium. They got to parade
James
around the
Outman.
track before the game. Kids had a tremendous time. This inning kind of reminds me of a Little League game.
Everybody gets the hit.
Just went to Wiener Schnitzel, one Chicago dog, one small chili cheese fry, 12 pesos.
Although, depending on the level of Little League, that flyout's the highlight. It's like, wow, we caught it.
Exactly.
Strike on Outman. Let's fly to center both times. It's 1-1. 7,000 Little League ball players here today.
Fantastic. That parade did
7,000 Little Leaguers. Release the children.
Gate, all the way around.
Ripped. Foul. Hello to all the V-homies, mods, and berserkers, says Miss Shelby. Hello, Miss Shelby. Are you into your weekend, Miss Shelby? Is it weekend time?
We were all asking him to throw a ball, but he was specifically paying catch to get that arm ready.
No plans of him pitching this year, although it does open up the possibility that he could play the outfield. And you're not probably going to see him as an everyday outfielder, but to have that flexibility in your roster is something they would welcome.
Count goes full to Outman.
Full Ohtani experience is coming next year. As remarkable as this has been, this is only half of the story. Three-two. Outman pops it up. Midfield fly rule is in effect, and Pete Alonso's got it. For more on Ohtani, here's Kirsten.
Yeah, Joe, so he's still very early in his throwing progression, throwing on flat ground, but he told us recently that it's been going really well. He's been able to add a little bit more power behind each throw, so he's coming out of it feeling good, and that's the biggest focus right now, guys.
All right. He works his way back from his second Tommy John surgery. Scheduled to pitch next year. Andy Pages started this big inning with a double on the first pitch that Adrian Hauser threw.
Your job sucked today, Shelby? What happened, girl? What happened? Is it your weekend? Up high ball.
One strike.
Is it time for the weekend?
Fly to deep center field. Bader's going back. Track. Wall. Big league home run. Andy Pages.
Pages goes young.
6. Andy Pages gets his first.
And Bubblehead Garvey is shook, ladies and gentlemen. He is shook. Dodgers put the 10 spot on the board.
It is 10-0 Dodgers as they've scored 8 runs in this one inning after they had 8 runs the previous 3 games.
Lux. First career home run. He hit 94 in the minors.
2-0 on Lux.
Another extra base hit for the Dodgers today. That's the number.
So they got to go get that ball.
The first 2 games, they only had 4.
Two-1 to Lux.
Got half the cycle in 1 inning, young man.
Pretty good. Doubled his career extra base hit total. Double-digit runs for the first time since last game in Korea.
And take notice of where that home run went. Opposite field power.
Right.
On a
Oppo Taco.
pitch.
3 balls,
Pretty
1 strike,
special
2
with
outs, nobody on. Dodgers up on the Mets, 10-0.
Lux
Bouncer.
On to second. Jeff McNeil is there. The Dodgers score 8 times in the 5th inning. A 3-run home run from Andy Pages, the first of his major league career, highlights this frame. And we move along to the 6th with everything feeling like it's been cured so far today.
All right, y'all, I'll be right back. All right, y'all, I'm back. Valhalla, I'm back. Let all the streamers know. Would have been funny if that fan switched balls caught this one as well. That would have been funny. Should have given Pages the silent treatment. All right, I'm going to refresh everything here, y'all. The refresh. All right, Glass now still out there. This ball hit left field. Caught by Taylor.
Finish off a good feeling. Back-to-back multi-hit games for him. Freddie 2 doubles today. Runs scored. Everybody's smiling and feeling good today.
Oops, I think I'm in the wrong inning.
To order this one.
It's a lot easier to get Freddie off his feet in the middle of a game like this than it is to tell him the night before you got tomorrow off.
Yeah.
So I think Freddie might be done.
This one's fought off into right field and a base hit for Harrison Bader.
I'm going to pause this to get synced up. Bader hits it to right field.
Yeah, you don't even have that conversation, right? Until the division is wrapped up. He hadn't taken a game off as a Dodger until the division's been clinched.
Tyler had plenty of rest with all those runs going up on the board, batting around, watching Pages' home run, get right back in it with a rhythm, get that quick out. Now you got a blooper, but that's okay.
I think they're just resting him. They play tomorrow, y'all. They play the Nationals tomorrow, I believe.
Sometimes a rest like that can fit perfectly into your day. Where
So let me look at the schedule real quick.
Where you need a little extra rest. Other times that rest can get in the way because you've had such great rhythm. You don't.
Oh no, they're off tomorrow, but Tuesday they start a 3-game set against the Nationals.
Yeah, you could see we were showing Pages going to commercial there. Tyler was eager to get back out there.
82 likes, 1,600 views.
The guys came in after the third out. He was running out there ready to warm.
The first few minutes of the opposing team and you're hitting and they're out on defense, you don't get stiff. But if you sit there for a while, you see starting pitchers or relievers start walking around, stretching, hanging from the dugout roof.
Remember those taco-shaped ice creams? What were they called?
Up to second.
Choco Tacos.
Will Smith has had a nice day.
Choco Tacos, Miss Shelby.
Of course, in the batter's box, throwing a couple runners out. This will probably be graded a wild pitch.
Nasty curveball.
Take a
Swing
seat.
and a miss for his
Over
fifth
there.
This doesn't look like a high fastball coming in. And
5 strikeouts today, 4 glass now.
And he goes right down the clock from 12 down to 6. That's some depth.
Back to the top of the order, Brandon Nimmo in a 10-0 game. Back to maybe not quite as overwhelming as he was against the Twins, but back to a complete picture of a pitcher right here today.
I think we can chalk the last outing up to the flu-like symptoms and him still going out there and trying to gut it out.
High ball.
The needle is still pointing up as far as his progress in the Dodger uniform.
Monday certainly looks like the vast outlier at this point, and rolls it back.
Ground ball foul, third base side.
It's 1-2.
Well, this is 6th start of the year.
All right, our viewer counter is crapped out on us, y'all. So let me hit that refresh.
So you think about the 5 starts that he had prior to this. He had an outstanding one, the Minnesota one. He had a clunker, the Washington one, and the other 3 were kind of just in the middle, kind of the way 5 starts usually go for elite pitchers. His average, his in the middle kind of starts are still
Mr. Parsons up in here, up in here. What's up, Rob?
And sometimes even
what's going on, dude?
His outstanding one, maybe the best start of his
Happy
career,
Monday morning.
Definitely a dominant start. And the clunker, I think those will even get less where he'll have a chance for the
swing and a miss. Take a seat. Over there.
It's his 6th strikeout of the day over 6 scoreless innings.
Go to a commercial break. Diamondbacks take the lead over the Giants, 3-2, says Luis Betancourt. Yep, Monday morning for Rob. He's over in Australia. Oi, oi, oi. I kind of got it together a little bit, Rob. I got it together. Got my head together a little bit. We'll go grind. We're going to grind those 2 NBA games this afternoon. Maybe pick up some more subs. We're really close to 15-9. I think with a full night, we could push it about halfway there to 16,000. Get us to about 16.5 or 16.50, excuse me. Theo still up in here. Says take a seat over there. Astros will fall to 6-19 today, says Sammy Boy Smith. Let's go back to Dodger Stadium.
8 hits. No runs on 3 hits for the Mets. Miguel Rojas will pinch it to lead off this inning and take just outside.
So we're a little bit behind again.
It'll be Rojas, Ohtani, and then Kike Hernandez and Freddie Freeman's spot in the 6th inning.
1 ball, no strike to Rojas.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Evens it up.
Mets doing the same here. Both teams saying that this one's probably in the bag. They've put Joey Wendell in at short, Tyrone Taylor into right. So Marte and Lindor.
All right, so we got to 890 again. Gain the 2 we lost.
Yeah, every team's going to wind up on.
I'm still trying to clear
each side of this coin.
Copyright shit from last night.
Mets heading to San Francisco. They have to travel to the West Coast 3 times this year. A lot of times when a team travels this far, you get 3-city road trip. They're getting a 2-city road trip. We're going to leave here in a good mood, even though this game is not going their way. Winning the series on the road in L.A. against this very elite roster. It's good work from the New York Mets.
Where was this Dodgers team? You got me, Theo.
Yes, coming into the series.
But I hope we found it for a while.
They've certainly looked like they could be. They're in a very tough division with the Phillies.
So if they can get this win today, they'll push their record to 1 game over 500 at Dodger Stadium.
Would expect from them to this point.
And near the very top of the league, they are the top of the league as far as pitching coming into this game. This will put a dent into
Shelby says all good things
stats.
happen at Valhalla. I appreciate you, Miss Shelby.
Relievers right up there, 1-2.
They've given up 11 earned runs during the 6-game winning streak. 10 runs allowed today.
Daniel Wall says, good day, mate. What's up, Daniel? Rubio. What's up, man?
On a 3-2 to Rojas.
3-2, little dribbler, short.
Wendell, who took over for Rojas at shortstop in Miami. 1 away in the 6th, and back comes Ohtani, already with 2 hits, 2 runs.
Ohtani-san, already with a bomb today, 2 hits.
Record-setting home run, 176 to break the tie with Matsui for the most.
Wow, that thing was almost to the top of the bleachers, y'all.
Came in at 82 miles an hour and left at 110.
And Hernandez is still showering it with the sunflower seeds.
Right before he hit that, we were talking about his desire to improve and find every little edge.
Yeah, they took Mookie and Freddie out, I believe, to rest him.
A month later, and improved it by a foot. But when they told him that he was just average on the vertical jump, he got online and started to study how do you improve.
Sorry, I had to move a car. I may have missed your answer. As far as how I'm doing today, I'm doing better today, dude.
And yeah, he was
still grinding through it, but gonna do both those NBA games tonight. Vertical.
Doesn't need that for baseball, but that's just a glimpse into his.
So I'll be doing your Thunder team number 2.
Ohtani, when he finds one thing where he's average, whether it matters a ton or not, and he's determined to fix it.
Down low ball.
The best in the
3 balls, 1 strike. Hitters count to Ohtani. 2 for 3, a 2-run home run.
Really a trait that he has.
Swing and a miss, and the count goes full. They're all off tomorrow, Moto. I think they're all off tomorrow.
He's going to be getting videos on Velcro.
They walked him. Free base.
And now word from Morongo.
Morongo, voted best casino in the Southland.
Chris Taylor comes up, said that it was going to be Kike Hernandez. Actually, Taylor's in the 3 spot in the order.
All right, Taylor coming up.
In the 6 spot.
5.053 average. Come on, baby. Get a hit here, Chris. Get out. Let's get out of the funk.
Friday, where he tied the game with a 2-run single.
We almost hit him with that first pitch. Actually did hit him.
At least, and it hit him. Hartwick's been all over.
Did hit him. So Taylor, that's one way to get on base and help your team. The Mets want to look at it. They don't think it hit him.
Barely, maybe.
That's some Matrix shit right there by Taylor.
Got some thread.
Oh, yeah. You can see the pants move.
Mets are going to review it.
You can see the pants move. It could be the air of the ball, maybe. I don't know. These cheap-ass pants.
Taylor, he might have felt the wind, and it felt like it hit him.
The call on the field is a hit by pitch. New York is challenging the ruling.
All right, so a challenge here. I mean, the thin fabric of these pants could kind of move with the air of a baseball going past it, but there it looks like it hit him.
Looked like it got him.
Right above that pecker region.
Thank goodness it didn't get him any more than it got him.
Yeah, right below the belt there. But
baseball season is a marathon. It's only April.
Seems like it'd
Rubio.
be one that will at least stink.
After review, the call on the field is confirmed. The batter was hit by the pitch.
Okay, so he was hit, confirmed.
New York will lose their challenge.
Rob reporting that 102-83 Clippers, so another dud. That second,
So walking a hit batter.
the first game was a blowout too, the Celtics, Rob. I did that one this morning.
Contributed in that 8-run inning.
Looked like it hit his Dodger dog, says Moto.
Double, has his average up to 355, and he's also gotten
Hello, Smitty. 1 for 2 today, a walk and a double, and thrown out 2 base runners.
2 base stealers. Over the last 5
Beat you, Joe. I beat you to the call, bro.
He's had 3 games where he's caught multiple base runners. He's done it twice already this year.
Way outside ball.
this is how he's got it done today. There has been no panic.
Not surprised.
Exactly
Yeah, that was dominating. I don't think they trailed at any point.
The accuracy of his arm.
That's a problem. Ooh, Smitty. Just swinging at it there, y'all. Boston too good this year?
Started the day 0 for 4 with runners in scoring position, or with men on, excuse me, but they have been 6 for 8.
What mile per hour was that last one? I don't know, Miss Shelby.
That doubles their hit total.
OKC's going to blow the Pelicans out too, says Rob. 2-2. 1 out. Ooh, he gets into chase.
3 and 2 away in the 6.
A lot of things pop up in the
By the way, our kangaroo got blasted yesterday, buddy.
As good as you are,
haven't won a game yet.
Really bad games. Some of the
Is that your rugby team?
Some of the guys that are a little bit more boisterous will start yelling.
No Butler, no
Somebody's
Miami,
gonna
says
pay.
Rob.
And the Mets are paying today.
Looking for an angry win.
And a low ball.
You just can't hold down a roster like this forever. And they're going to start figuring
I'll come
it
up
out,
on that NBA stream as quick as I can after this Dodger game. That's the afternoon game.
Kind of led the way.
And then obviously I'll be ready for that one after that. Muncie.
Swats a fly ball to
Left field.
Back up Nimmo and send this game to the 7th.
All right, we go to the 7th. Dodgers up 10-zip. COO. Do you wear a hoodie? I wear hoodies. I'd watch highlights of the Kangaroos. I check my hotel, come back. They're up 10, says Jonathan. If it's Celtics versus Clippers, go Clippers, I guess, says Bostrom. I thought it was 1-0 and Val forgot to do something. We have a weak bullpen. 10 runs may not be enough, says Jay Ramirez. Only Diamondbacks and Giants on the Room TV. Giants are losing, says Jonathan. Okay, I'm buying you a kangaroo hoodie for you to enjoy, says Parsons. I appreciate that, dude.
Hammer.
You never have too many hoodies.
One of those 7 or 8 pitch innings, he would be only averaging 11 pitches an inning. Get it done in a hurry. Could we see a CG?
Fouled straight back.
The way it is that they will push him.
Glass now still out there, y'all. 73 total pitches. No balls, 2 strikes.
And a great scoreboard at 10-0, and make sure you keep your ace as fresh as possible for the distance.
Off day tomorrow. Back-to-back curves.
Ooh, take a seat. Over there.
7 Ks for
7 strikeouts. Yumbo Yaks.
For all of you tomorrow.
The curveball is what got it done.
Let's fast forward this.
Saying landing it, yes.
Joey Wendell.
All right, so Wendell will be coming up to the plate here. So I get synced up with the TV.
Chops a fastball.
Copper.
To first base.
Hernandez to Glass now. 2 away.
That's a good rep for Kike over there. Position they would like him to make sure that he's ready for and get some reps feeding a pitcher.
First baseman Pete Alonso.
It's going to bring up Alonso, the polar bear.
2 outs, space is empty. Pete Alonso, if there's one thing the Dodgers have done well this weekend, it's been
3X, Rob, 3X. Down low ball.
Glass now had the breezy first inning, and then Alonso came up the next inning and built his pitch count a little bit. Took as many pitches to get him as it did.
I mean, I'm right on that border between 2X, 3X. But 3X is best, especially if it's a hoodie. You want it to feel big. Base hit, right field.
First one of his career against Glass now. He was 0 for 8 with 7 Ks before that swing.
Pittsburgh started 9-3, 11-11 now, says Sammy Boy Smith. Sounds like us. I'm going today, not time to waste, says Parsons.
2 gone for Brett Beatty.
All right, Beatty at the plate.
Giants playing the Diamondbacks, finishing up a series in San Francisco today, 3-2 Arizona. 7th inning there. Strike 1 on Beatty.
Right one. Nunez.
Split the
92 likes. Yankees in your hood. What's up, Robert Nunez?
How it's gone for the teams in the
Garrett
division
Manager in the house. Put up that Dodger emoji.
Dodgers, Padres, Giants, Diamondbacks, all within a game and a half of each other.
Unfortunately, I don't live in the LA area and don't have a Jack in the Box in Jackson, Mississippi, says Clayton. MISSISSIPPI, no Jack in the Box.
Tyler
for
Glass
you.
Now give up those 6 runs on Monday. The other 31 innings this year, he's given up 6 runs.
He wouldn't go out when I tried to take him before the game. He said, nope, pass.
Home with an 0-2. Strikes him out.
Swing and a miss. Take a seat.
8 strikeouts over 7 shutout innings for Tyler Glasnow. Looking like the ace today.
All right. Got us synced up. Now there's no load on the computer, but I'm about to fuck that up right here. When do we go? Because it's time that we stretch. Me out to the ball game. And Crocker Jacks. Oh yeah, they've been dropping off, Rob. They've been dropping off, buddy. It's that time. David predicting the Dodgers will win 10-9. Noodles Galore checks in the chat. Welcome to the chat, Noodles Galore. Sammy Boy predicting LA's going to win 11-10 in the 12th. Will Smith bobblehead Saturday, May 18th against the Reds for the first 40,000 in attendance. Weeble!
Kike Hernandez, James Outman, and Andy Pajes coming up for the Dodgers.
And I'm probably behind.
First at bat today for Kike. Grounds the
Yes,
first
I
pitch
am.
Foul.
All right. We're at 0-1. We will be synced back up when the ball hits the plate. Ripped, base hit, Hernandez, underlay, yeehaw!
Kike joining the hit parade. And of course, you got to do a little bit.
Yeah,
of
we've won a
Freddie
couple
over there at
series,
first.
especially those
Nicely
first 2
done,
weeks.
Hanging on that breaking ball and lacing it to left field.
You could ask, Rob, you can ask, but I have no idea.
Leadoff man on with the 9th Dodger hit of the day.
Anybody? Bueller, Google.
James Outman, who is looking
Inside
for his
ball.
first, takes a strike. Last guy on the roster last year, James Outman was, and then winds up finishing 3rd in Rookie of the Year voting. Far from a straight line, though. I mean, he came off on fire to start, and then he searched for it for a couple months. He said he still swung at everything. How he kind of wired himself while he felt like he could hit everything over those first couple months, even though he didn't feel as good, but then finished strong.
Down low for a ball.
This year a little different in that he has struggled right away.
I just want Outman to hit now. It'll be a perfect day, says Sammy Boy Smith.
Pretty much in the everybody on the Dodger roster that's played today is going to be in a good
I appreciate y'all interacting with that heart, that 100, that celebrate. Ripped. Just fouled down that first base line. Ball girl says, I'm getting the hell out of Dodge.
7 of the 9 spots have come in to score.
That will not be me trying to field that. I'm taking my bucket and running towards the field. Mary Hart has left the building. Yoko Ono has replaced her. This ball fouled off by Outman. It's no problem, Bostrom. Esting says Bodo.
Fouled off a few and continues to stay alive.
Fouled off again.
No matter the depth of the struggle, is always the same look to him, right? Always straight face.
Stays alive again. Outman 0 for 3 today, hitting 182 on the season. 1 ball, 2 strikes, runner on first. No outs here in the bottom of the 7th.
You want to visit with some guys. He's saying hi. Just a nice young man.
There's a polite intensity.
Yes, about him.
8 total pitches in this at-bat so far.
Definitely genuine.
Now, the Mets obviously have a reliever in there. Outman high, fly ball, left field. Going to be playable.
Played by Brandon Nimmo, and Outman's the first out. And now word from Nissan.
This Dodgers broadcast is brought to you by the Nissan Rogue. Shop NissanUSA.com.
And enough, and where was this the whole series, says Andrew.
Day to remember for Andy Pajes, who's hit his first Major League home run in addition to double.
I didn't mean my hat. She had a bucket.
2 extra base hits.
She literally had a bucket.
2 runs scored. Best day of his first week in the majors.
Called strike.
Opposite field.
It's the bucket they're supposed to put the balls in, but they always give them to the fans, so it's stupid to have a bucket.
Still hitting it that far?
Oh, that's right. They use it as a seat. The COO on top of it, y'all. Traditionally, it was for the baseballs.
A lot of times you'll get your opportunity. It's just a handful
Should
of
have kept
games.
Bellinger, says Bostrom.
You're going to be sent back when you first crack in, but
Andy Pajes, 2 for 3, his first Major League home run today, a 3-run shot earlier in this game.
plenty of playing time to be had.
And this, ooh, what a play by the shortstop. Pajes almost deposited it into left.
Seen it on defense with his arm, throwing a runner out at home
But to
plate.
no avail.
Seen it with his tracking the ball in the outfield, the presence in the batter's box, now the opposite field power that he shows. There's a lot going on for that young man in the right direction.
Ron Reynolds says, let's go bullpen, show some pride, and keep the shutout.
Gavin Lux had 4 walks all year coming in. He's
Bellinger currently hitting 195, says Sammy Boy Smith. I'm calling you a buckethead, fool, says Rubio. I got something for you, Rubio. You ever been on a jet plane? Inside ball all the way back to the backstop. Runner will advance.
Gavin Lux has been on base 15 times this year and scored 9 runs. That goes to show you what setting the table for the top of the order can mean.
Luxy.
Ground ball to Wendell. That'll be picked out of there by Alonso to finish off this 7th inning.
So we go to the 8th. You got to think Glasnow's day is done. Don't you? You reckon? I think so. Yeah. I want that game. But I don't want to spend money on it. Good one, COO, says Shelby. Do you see how the first baseman for the Mets picked up that short hop? That's how you do it, Freddie Freeman. Please, Bodo. Please. Freddie, one of the best fielding first basemen in baseball, bro. Come on, man. Get Lux out of Cali, says me. When he pitches his Tyler at, I'll let you know when they come back. I imagine they will give us his wrap-up. Conrad Hauser up in here. When I was a kid, they were Not as liberal with those balls as they are now. This is Rich Frank. Yeah, you're right. You're right. They used to keep a couple of them at least, but they're pretty cool. Glass now, 81 pitches, and he's still out there.
His fastball location, he's had that. First pitch of the secondary pitches he needed was that slider, which you just saw right there, but he has also brought along the curveball. They're 0 for 7 off the curveball with 4 Ks.
DJ Stewart leading off this
High
eighth
ball.
inning for the Mets. He's the first Dodger starter to pitch into the 8th inning in almost 2 years. Clayton Kershaw, July of 2022.
2 years since we've had a pitcher go this far. This ripped right field. Going to get down. Pages cuts it off. It'll be a single. And I imagine Roberts will be quick to get out of the dugout there if there's any more solid contact here.
In the context of the score here, it might be surprising to see him go back out there for the ninth. See where this 8th inning goes.
Oh, I'm sure it is, Faint Tomcat.
It has not been the Dodger track record to let a starter like this continue.
Can't take her
on with the
DH out. That's his
scoreboard
only
the way it
job
looks.
right now. Will Smith is listed as the second DH on the depth chart. And he's kind of playing catcher today. So they'll probably keep Ohtani in there today.
Started the day by talking about.
You might be right, Brian. It'd be cool. It'd be cool to see a pitcher go the distance. Bouncer. 2-1. 1-2. Oh, pulls him off. Pulls Hernandez off.
McNeil's on. Glass now with a performance that make you guys proud.
Well, of course, generations prior loved to see starters go deeper into
The throw
games,
from
but,
Rojas off
rosters have
target.
changed, theories
And
on
Hernandez not
who
nearly
should
as
face
tall as
the
Freddie.
lineup
Had to
a
come
third
off the
time
bag.
around, and the order have changed, so you don't really get the opportunity always to do what Tyler's doing unless you have an outing like today.
A low called strike.
Strike one on Bader.
Shohei new record home run is headline news. Oh, I'm sure it is. All-time home run leader in Japan.
Strike two. 97 with cut.
Damn, Dave with his careful. Valhalla's unstable right now. Outside ball.
Checked his swing.
That curveball right
One
there
ball,
reminded
2
me
strikes,
that we
1
haven't
out, runner
seen
on first.
anything
Top of the
really
8th.
like
Dodgers
studs
10,
bounce
Mets
the
0.
plate.
Dodgers trying to
That has
salvage a
been
game here in this
one where he
3-game
wanted
set.
to make it sharp. He wanted to make sure it was away, and it was relatively a competitive pitch.
This one gets away from
Good one
Smitty.
there.
The runner says, I'm too big to be running, so I'm
That's
just
exactly
hang out
where
here
you
at
want
first.
a 1-2 curveball. Maybe
He
a
played
little bit
yesterday,
more of the plate
Parsons.
Since you went with it to have it so low. This is the best outing we've seen as far as the range and landing that pitch.
All right, Andrew, we'll see you, buddy.
Comes home with a 2-2, and it's spoiled. Typically, curveballs.
Please
in
bring
the
up
strike
Vargas
zone
as
for him
me.
a quarter of the time, but it was landed a bunch today.
Me, could you just enjoy the fact that we're up by 10 runs, bro?
Saw those 10 runs go up on the board.
Right down Broadway for his 9th K.
A lot of times the fastball sets up the breaking ball, but the breaking ball, slider, and then fastball blink right through it.
Yeah, we got smoked yesterday, Parsons. We got smoked.
So an out away
I remember
from
back in the
finishing
day
off
watching the
8
local
scoreless
Air
innings.
Force-based softball
And the
league. Every
nine-hitter
time they hit a foul
Tomas
ball or
Vito
home
goes 0 for
run,
2.
us kids would chase the ball down, return it for a snow
Shot here
cone.
to finish
Yeah, you used to have to
8
take it to the
scoreless
snack
innings.
bar,
Finished
huh?
With 10 strikeouts. And the 14 Ks against Minnesota 2 starts ago. The
Please return any
now
foul or
looks
home
like
run
the
balls to the
Monday
snack bar
against
for a free
Washington.
snow cone.
Ramirez begins to loosen. Right back on the beam today.
Outside ball.
I think the deeper we go into that
Okay,
season,
fine, says
we
me.
have to remember that he was sick on that day because it
Happy Saturday, everybody. This is Dog Catcher. What's up, Dog Catcher? Woof, woof. This ball hit solid. Left field.
Left field and a base hit for Nito. First one of the year for
So
him.
2-out single for Nito. I didn't think it was very Nito. And Roberts is on the top step.
I think he's going to give him one more hitter.
Roberts on the top step, y'all. Pryor on the Dodger phone.
Seeing if he's ready. Dave is top
They should
stepping.
paint that box blue.
Tyler's like, no.
Right?
Pitch clock's saving him. I got to get on the mound, Skip. Sorry. Not giving you any time.
Nimmo at the top.
Up high ball.
Takes high.
Glass now and under the radar news. Absolutely.
It's a great outing no matter what happens, but this out is for his psyche.
Yeah, he's fun to watch too, me. It's been fun.
He's only hit 100 pitches.
Did you
one
see
time
his
this
first
year.
home run, me?
The 7 innings where he struck out 14. That one incredibly through just 88 pitches.
Some no Thor emoji? There's a Thor emoji in there,
against the
Bostrom.
Giants start before that. You mentioned his psyche, also for his resume. This would
Rich
tie
says you
his
Dodger
career
fans
high.
are crazy.
Never gone the distance. It would match the deepest outing of his career if he could complete 8. 2 on, 2 out in the 8th inning, and a 2-0 pitch to Brandon Nimmo.
Munzer off of Max.
Muncy into left field.
Taylor comes up firing.
Will not break up the shutout as McNeil stops at third.
All right, so bases jacked now with 2 outs.
Let's see.
And this is probably it for Glass now.
Dave sat down. He was top stepping it, but Mark Pryor's coming out to the mound. So
Pryor going to come out and
good
see what he
sign
thinks.
That they want him to try and finish this inning. I'm rooting for that, and he was rooting for that ball to be at somebody, but nice job by Chris Taylor, and the Mets are not going to run into a 3rd out when they got bases loaded down by 10.
Love that they're going to give him the shot to do this.
Yep. Mark probably had permission to take him out if all of a sudden he said, yeah, I have had enough, but there was not a very long conversation there. It was like, let's go, big guy, and he's like, all right. Empty the tank, last hitter.
California cool, but there is a killer in there too. Tyler Glasnow trying to go for the knockout blow here. Bases loaded, 2 gone in the 8th. Tyrone Taylor, strike 1. Digging into the reserves.
This next
here.
pitch by Glass now will be pitch number 100. COO reports he's still throwing in the 90s. Bounced foul.
Strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
He needed fastball command. That was the first pitch. He needed the slider to get the Mets out today. That was the second pitch.
Fans on their feet at Dodger Stadium applauding the effort by Glass now.
It's a good way to get another standing ovation.
Milk it.
Yeah. Pitch count problem. Give you guys more time to stand up.
That's Youpers for you. This is Miss Shelby. Swing and a miss. Take a seat over there in Glass now.
Tyler Glasnow with an exclamation to finish off 8 shutout innings. It's a 10 strikeout. Banner day for Tyler Glasnow.
And baby. Let's go. What an outing. When we needed it the most. So that NBA game starts at 4, so I'll probably be late getting on for that afternoon one. $10K, says Brian. Yep. 98 likes, 2,290 views. Bodo likes those free yellow snow cones you can get sometimes during the winter.
What the fuck?
All right, we're still at 15,890 on the sub side. So we're literally invisible all of a sudden for Dodger games. Nobody's seeing us in the search. All right, here we go.
Shaw. 2 runs in the third, 8 runs in the fifth, 8 scoreless
innings. Synced up.
Times. You said it earlier in the game, but we were talking about Glasnow as the ace that they envision him being. This was an important day for him.
All right, it's Rojas at the plate. All right, I think Glasnow's done. They're hugging him in the dugout. All right, and we're syncing up here. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Rojas here in the bottom of the 8th. Bobby Miller.
It really was, because you got to have the first taste in your mouth to get it done and to get the team on the right track. And
White Sox 3, 8-18.
First inning, and he had a magnificent ending.
Strike 3 called on Rojas. Yeah, retired.
Rojas strikes out.
Faced today, that first inning, back-to-back Ks to finish it off after the long innings yesterday. 8 pitches in that first inning with a couple Ks in it.
But when a team has played ugly and you haven't gotten good pitching, you haven't hit with runners in scoring position, you got to break one of the trends. And the trend that he broke today was the Mets, their effectiveness with 2 strikes as they were hitting. He gave up no hits. He went 0 for 14 once he got him to 2 strikes with 10 Ks, of course.
Austin Barnes.
All right, Rob's favorite, Barnesy,
for
at the plate, a.k.a. Reeves.
One ball, 1 strike. Now, last year, 162 games. Twice the Dodgers had a guy strike out 10, walk nobody. Tyler Glasnow's done it twice in his first 6 starts.
1-1 right downtown, bang.
He's different. We've been hearing that from the time they acquired him, and proof has been in the pudding so far. Doing different things than we've seen around here for a while.
Down low ball.
Since the Mets went
Mr. Nobody, 10 zip today. Free Yumbo Yak tomorrow. Good bounce back from the last 2 letdowns.
6 runs a game, and so he comes up against them and posts a 0 in 8 innings.
Austin Reeves, you hack, says Parsons.
Guys talking to there. James Paxton is going to have the ball in DC.
What the F is a Yumbo Yak? It's a hamburger at Jack in the Box. Jumbo Jack is the real name. Jumbo Jack. I call it a Yumbo Yak.
Wednesday ball game. Dodgers haven't announced a Wednesday start or a Thursday start.
Where's the WTF?
The old Padres prospect is going to go for Washington, and then it's on to Toronto from there.
Oh, I see what you're saying, girl.
Swing on by Phoenix on your way home for a 3-game
All right, they walked him. Free base. I think what I'm going to do, y'all, I think after these ones I've already got scheduled, I think I'm going to take the Japanese text out of my my titles. I think I'm going to take that out.
On the animated spectrum, those 2 analysts sit on the opposite ends, don't they?
They sure do.
Yesterday was the first time ever that we had our viewership was.
Chris Taylor got hit by the
Taylor fouls it back. Our viewership yesterday was 43% Japanese and 40% U.S. Circle K has the best Yumbo Yaks. Weirdo, this is Parsons. Yumbo Yak Stockholm French flies.
The walk for Barnes is the 7th for the team today. 17 the last 2 days.
Down low ball.
As good as things have been going for the Mets, that's
I passed a really nice Porsche near Pasadena. The driver had long black hair, and the license plate read R. Zappa. I was wondering if he was related to Frank, says Jonathan. This ball hits center field. 2 away.
Those walks by the Mets staff is the one stat that you look at it makes you think, do they really have that good a pitching staff? Are they really going to stay at the top of the
Hey,
league?
Smitty, to some Jack Harlow.
Pitch around and
I'm
really
vanilla,
end up
baby.
with a great team ERA.
Yep.
To this point, not just great, but the best.
Yep.
Pitching staff.
Outside ball.
Smith. It's still so dang early. 20 games into the year.
Turning Japanese, I really think so. Down low ball. Mr. Nobody said, speaking of Circle K, I found some Dr. Pepper flavored Slim Jims. Must be an exclusive thing. Did you get some? Don't buy the fatty stick there at Circle K, Mr. Nobody. Don't buy the fatty.
More of like an NFL feel where
Sucks.
every game is huge, right? Monday morning.
And it sends your baseball team into a tailspin.
You only have a few games to draw data from. Get a little more of that big and
Outside ball.
emotional feelings.
The Dodgers lost today.
I think I should have got a little bit more credit for the Yoko Ono reference after Mary Hart left, y'all. I think someone should have mentioned that was a good reference. Bouncer.
Ground ball deep to third.
Bouncer. They get him.
Play by Brett Beatty to get
3
Will
away.
Smith and send this game to the
We
ninth
head to the
inning.
9th. We head to the 9th. Dodgers 10. Mets 0. "20 games out of 561, way too early." Facts. What's up, Valhalla? Popped in to hit that like. Glad you guys finally took a game. Me too, man. Me too. What's up, Ace? What is going on, Ace? Listen, y'all, to Ace Avenue. If the Yankees are your squad, or the New York Giants, or the Miami Heat in the NBA, that is your plug here on YouTube. Also does movie reviews. Circle K has the best shutout, says SD. Thinking about it, you mean the sausage-sized Slim Jim? No. That was a Jack Link's, the one I bought, and it's called a fatty. It literally says fatty on it. But I got the teriyaki one, and maybe I'm over teriyaki. It was mid at best. Mid at best. Along till this game ends. Now, how the hell would I know that? Axel? Basketball game starts at 35. I might be a little late to the party. No, I appreciate it, Ace. Thanks for stopping in, dude. How was everybody's weekend? This is Ace. Love this score, says Junior Medina. Clippers took game 1 from Dallas. All right, here we go. Back to it. Can the Dodgers finish these fools?
Comes on for the last 3 hours.
Get 3 outs and get them
All right,
really
so I'm a
clean.
little behind.
3 up, 3 down inning. The rest of this game.
First pitch, a called strike.
Dodgers will see the Mets again.
And we'll get it synced up right here. Right here.
The end of May. Road trip through Cincinnati and New York. We're going to go to New York within a couple weeks stretch. 2 trips to play the Mets and then play the Yankees.
Turnabout's fair play.
Why he changed him after 9?
Times this year. Dodgers have to go over there to the east. And
yeah, we do have a new pitcher, y'all. Bouncer. Backhanded.
Backhand Rojas. Pretty.
Very pretty as far as how he receives that. Puts the weight into his back leg so he can release it quickly. Look at this. No step needed to get the feet ready. Just compressed his back leg as he backhands the ball. One step forward, done.
Alonso smacks one there.
Rojas.
Loads
Pajao.
it across, and he's having fun, isn't he, out there fielding ground balls?
Yep. And that one he has a great baseball clock on because he retreats a step and a half, but he knows who's running from the right side, a first baseman. So he gives ground. He knows he's got plenty of time. Well done also on that one.
So the Mets down to their last out. And Zach Short sent up there as a pinch hitter for Brett Beatty. Ramirez in
All
there
strike.
with a strike. Dodgers will move to 13-11. Mets will fall to 12-9. Phillies extended their winning streak to 6 games. Romped the White Sox today.
Might be doing a Philly game tomorrow, y'all. Bouncer.
Rangers later tonight. How about a hat trick in this 9th inning for Rojas and a pick
Yeah!
from Hernandez. A couple shortstops connecting in the final out of this ball game. It's an angry win for the Dodgers. 10-0 to finish off this homestand.
Last now goes to 4-1. 3 plays from Miggy at short to end it, and the Dodgers' first shutout win of the year is in the books.
So Dodgers win. Dodgers win. Dodgers win finally. What, because you were here, baby? All right, Rich, have a good one, dude. Theo, very angry win, says Theo. All right, but cool deal, cool deal. Dodgers get that dub. They got the day off tomorrow. Then they start a 3-game set against the Nationals up at their place. Valhalla Sports Talk will be here for all the action. Kirsten interviewing Ohtani and his interpreter, probably about his home run to take the all-time lead for Japanese-born players. Now, we ended up with 103 likes, 2,496 wins, so it'll be a 2,500 view stream. We're right back to where we were at last year. We picked up 0 subscribers, a couple members, 1 new member. But shout out to those that donated as well. Theo came in clutch, big $50 Valhalla Holla. David Catalano, like he always does. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. I'm not going to get this in time, y'all. I better be on that button. Appreciate it, Bostrom. Last now a total stud. Shohei Hero interview. They should also interview the star of this game, Glass now. Facts. Facts, facts. Yeah, it couldn't have been a perfect game. It was impossible for it to be a perfect game today. I mean, not impossible, but... Hey, appreciate it, Miss Elishiva. All right, I'm going to get out of here, y'all. I'm going to get out of here. I should be back up in 15, 20 minutes for that NBA game. For both of them, actually. Everybody have a great rest of your Sunday. Have a great week. And watch for a lot of content this week. The Dodgers get the dub, 10-0. Move to 13 wins on the season. Peace. Oh, good night, Gracie. Miss Gracie. Good night, Miss Gracie. Hit that subscribe. Give the video a like.
Jesus. What is that? What the fuck is that?
And I want to thank you for joining us here for the party.
Welcome to the party.
I'm going to jump in the old Lambo. Hey, Cracker Jack, make sure to turn off the lights, buddy. Make sure to turn off the lights. I'm out of here. I'm going to take a break from the chat, says Rubio. No, it's not today, Miss Shelby. It's not today. It's not today. Hey, I appreciate it, Theo. All right, y'all. I got to get out of here. Peace. No. I'll do that right now. I forgot. I'll pay out the vets. I'll pay out the old vets. Almost forgot. There we go. There will be no vets betting on the NBA games tonight.